Well, hello, this is Rochelle and welcome to my channel. So for today, I am setting up the March scripture reading program or plan in my scripture writing faith journal. And this is an Archer and Olive Kraft color journal. And I'm just doing it super simple. Ella released a scripture reading for the month of March. And I want to show you how quickly you can do just a little bit of background without having to have all the stuff. Sometimes, like I said, just getting to the word is really what it's all about. I'm using these Goldfarber Aqua dual markers. They have a very fine nib on the one side and then a brush nib on the other side. And I scribbled the brush nib in the 5 or so colors that was used in Ella's printable for the Dwell in Psalms March scripture reading. And you'll see here's where I use the fine nib. It's actually like a 1.5 bullet nib. Might actually be smaller. I think it might be a 0.7. Bottom line is it's really fun to work with because you can do the details with the one side and the bigger brush style goodies on the other. So I scribbled that on a piece of plastic in like a rainbow shape, I don't know, colors, and then spritzed it with water and flipped it over onto my page, and that is it. You've got like a fantastic background, quick and easy, matching the colors that you're using without having to have printables or cutouts or anything like that. Obviously those are great and bonuses, and we love when we have them and use them when we have them, but it's not ultimately what it's all about. If you are hearing the national song of South Africa called The Generator, I apologize. It is what it is at this stage, and well, excuse the pun, at this stage. It is what it is, and we make do with what we have, right? And we do it, you know, with a happy heart. And I think that's why I love the scripture reading for the month of March so much. It is simple. It is dwell in Psalms. And now the thing with that is that the word even says in Acts that we should encourage one another with psalms and hymns and spiritual songs. And so getting to know the Psalms and sharing it and encouraging another with it really is something that I believe with all my heart is so very needed in this time and space that we're in at the moment. So I'm literally just setting up my journal kind of in the same way I would the other months, except without printables. And that means that in that little open space, if I do 7 blocks, obviously there's space for 8. I do in the little open box, I do the same kind of decoration, and I'll think during the month maybe I'll practice a word with my feud lettering or whatever else in that week, do a kind of focus word and whatever else. I'll show you the after the pen idea of, you know, once this is done. But for now I'm just showing you really and truly you can in a fairly quick way set up a journal, this scripture writing journal for your month with the scripture reading. It's nothing complicated. It is not something that is, you know, requires a whole lot of planning. It does require a little time, and some of it is a bit tedious, as in count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, a whole lot. So my block sizes are 8 in height, 8 spaces in height, and then that just becomes my little goodie. March is a long month with regards to days, but it feels like it's flying. I know it's already like mid-month and we haven't even done this setup yet. Well, officially on the channel kind of thing, but here we go. It's done. And so there are these 5 kind of days left at the end of the month, and so I just again gonna use that same technique to just make the background obviously a little bit bigger for that one side that's got a lot of space, and yes, by this time my plastic is all kinds of beautiful colors. I love doing this marker technique because the smushing then doesn't mix as much, and you can do a lot of water and have it smush a lot, or you can do just a little bit of water and have it like this marble effect like it is in the bottom right hand corner here. So you decide, and there you go. That's it. So I will see you again soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.